I came to Pathways, I can't even remember how many years ago now, but I came just because I was invited by someone who was a member of Pathways, and they said, oh, come, it'll be great for your networking. So I did, and at that time I worked for another company, and that company really doesn't pay their employees very well, and they don't really take good care of them. And then I kept going to these meetings and learning all that Pathways has to offer. And I brought them to my company. I became an executive director, so I brought them in. And just hearing about the services, and I tell this story every year, but just hearing about the services that Pathways has to offer to our employees who don't even know what a career ladder is, made so many of my employees cry during the presentation because they just had no idea that these things were out there. So that brought me here, it kept me here, and every year I continue to see the programs grow, our employees use them. Now I work for a really large company. I think we have over 600 employees on our campus, and most of the time I don't even know which employees are coming to Pathways and taking their certification programs until after the fact. And like right now we have somebody who's taking, I forget what it is, some x-ray technician, I don't know, something through Pathways. Anyway, she came to me, is it EKG? Yes, that's what it is. She came to me last week and told me she had been taking the class and she got like a 97 or something at the end of it, and just how excited she was. So, having said all that, you know, these are some free programs, but there are other people within our companies that want to go to college or just go to community college and take some classes, but they can't afford it. So a few years ago, the employers got together and thought it'd be great if we started this fund for a scholarship primarily for our own people, our own employees that are part of the Pathways family, really. And other people are welcome to apply. And this year it was Denise and I who got to select those recipients, and I have to tell you, it's really difficult. We had like 35, I think, applications to go through, and we had this whole system worked out how we were going to decide, and we had the pluses, the double pluses, I think is how we did it. It was really, really hard. And just getting enough, we always want to give more money, we want to give more scholarships every year. If we could give everybody that applies a scholarship, we would. And just as a plug to that, I think we're doing a raffle today, which the money does go towards our scholarship fund every year. So one ticket's $3, two tickets $5, buy them because next year maybe your employees will want a scholarship. And it's wine, and we all love wine. So having said all that, we did narrow it down to 6 people to get scholarships, and I believe individuals are going to come up now and unless you want to say something, please?
No, I had a brainstorm the other day as as some of us in a certain generation are struggling with certain things like that stuff in the middle of the room there. But I had a thought, but you know, Pathways is like Facebook. It just, you know, sorts everything out for us, gives us a forum so that we can all then benefit from everybody's knowledge, expertise, and best practices. And so